everyone. Thanks for joining us here on GoLocal Live in the Navigant Credit Union Broadcast Center. I'm pleased to welcome Julie Christina. How are you today?
Hi, Molly. Great, thanks. How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. So she is the Education Programs Manager at Blithewold Mansions Gardens Arboretum in Bristol.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful of a title.
Yes.
But we're happy to have you.
Thank
Julie
you.
is also the owner of Christina Flower Co., which is a boutique floral design company. And you have a background in horticulture, a degree actually. So not only do you do educational work at Blithewold, but you have a background in what we're going to be doing today. So what are we going to be doing today?
Sure. Well, first of all, Blithewold Mansion Gardens and Arboretum. It's a historic mansion. We have obviously beautiful gardens, and we have an arboretum, which is essentially a tree museum. So I studied the science of horticulture. I listened to the last segment. So I studied the science of essentially plants. And that's what brought me to Blithewold. And at Blithewold, I teach classes and also coordinate classes for people to come and enjoy the property in just a unique way. So we have everything from lectures to demonstrations, hands-on workshops, garden tours. We also do teas, concerts, and things such as that. So today we're just highlighting one of my classes that we have coming up. It's a pomander workshop. And I'm so glad you wore citrus today, Molly, because it works.
It does. I kind of
with our project.
I blend in.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is beautiful. We're talking about creating centerpieces, kind of for the holidays, which just provides a really unique and special taste. If if you're having family over, if you're having friends over for any holiday parties, this just gives it a really unique flair, something on your table. Talk to us a little bit about some of the educational programs that you have at Blithewold.
Sure. Well, a lot of times in trends such as food or fashion or anything, we really look to the past for inspiration. And so that's sort of what I do. Unfortunately, I look to the family who lived at Blithewold because they had fantastic hobbies. They traveled, they were painters, poets, musicians, you name it, and they loved to garden. So we do all things flowers, all things gardens. And around the holidays, I look for just creative. A lot of people are doing wreaths, they're doing centerpieces, and I haven't really seen anyone do this pomander. And so I took a very, very old tradition. In fact, it comes from medieval times. And they started doing these because they were actually for practical purposes. They didn't have good hygiene back then. So unfortunately, you can't smell this, but it smells really great.
Outstanding.
It's cloves and star anise, and just the citrus smells amazing. And so we sort of are doing a little bit of a modern spin on something that's very old.
It's so beautiful. So, and I just think it's kind of like a modern take on something that's timeless and traditional, right?
Yeah. It was really in the Victorian times that this became sort of a holiday decoration.
Interesting. So talk to us a little bit about how we would go about arranging something like this. And you actually brought in multiple examples, so we're going to kind of...
There's a lot of different ways you can do these. And I get carried away. This is a lot of fun, and hopefully it'll encourage you. It's not difficult, and it looks beautiful, and you could even try it with kids, or just try something for your holiday centerpiece. But something really simple. I have lemons. I have navel oranges. Any kind of citrus works.
I'm going to hold this up. How cute is this? PVD. Get inspiration. I would have never thought of something like this.
Monogram, why not?
Yeah, so you could do a monogram. You could do your family's initials
and put it right in a little bowl. Or I have a little evergreen arrangement as well with candles in it, so it could be, truly your holiday centerpiece.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm going down for it. You keep talking.
So it's very simple. Like I said, all you need are some oranges and some cloves, which cloves are actually the bud of an evergreen plant. So this is the premature bud. It never opened, and then they collected it and dried it. And it smells fabulous. It's used in all different types of things, teas, recipes for baking. But here we use the whole cloves, which I have, Molly, a lot of these for you you can try.
So where do you get
this? Well, you can get them at the store, or of course, Amazon has everything. So I ordered a 2-pound bag on Amazon and found them to be a good price. And also, you can put little cinnamon sticks and the star anise is really beautiful. It looks gorgeous as well.
So when you are decorating, what are some of the tools that you have? So she has a class at Blithewold, but it's sold out, lickety-split.
Sold out,
so,
but you can still try it at home.
Yeah, so we're giving you kind of an inside look here today on GoLocal Live. So what are some kind of easy ways to go about doing this?
Absolutely. So I did want to say, for those of you who can't join the class, we are renovating our education center as we speak, and that will be open in the spring, so we'll have an opportunity to do a number of other classes coming up this spring for Daffodil Days. But so if you were to do this at home, this is another example. I don't know if you can see right now. I'll show that later. But Molly, what you would do is take an orange. So I'll give you this one.
Okay.
And I'll show another example.
So what are these tools?
So this is a channel knife and a zester tool. Frequently found or used in the kitchen, or if you know bartender, they probably have one of these zester tools. Or for baking, you might want to put the zest of an orange or a lemon. So exactly, you got the hang of it. You don't even need my instruction. So I like to use this zester tool channel knife to do the swirly bits, which are a lot of fun.
This is incredibly fun, I have to tell you.
And you almost need to wear goggles here because the citrus constantly sprays you in the eye while you do it, but it smells incredible in here.
I can't believe that I have never had one of these to begin with.
Isn't it so fun?
That one wasn't as quite as straight.
So you could leave it just bare like that. You don't want to go so deep that you cut into the actual fruit, but it also helps, it makes it a little bit easier to stick the clove right into your orange.
Oh. I started out so strong, and then
yeah, you get better with practice. So and then you just take the cloves and you stick them right in, or you can I use little skewers, little wooden skewers, and you can pierce the orange with those.
So I've heard that that this is actually incorporating, because we have some design experts that come on the show, that using fruits, using pine cones, using natural things is actually super popular, and it's actually super on trend for design elements this season. So this actually really fits in. So if you're interested in incorporating your kids into holiday festivities, this seems really simple and safe to incorporate kids too, right?
Exactly. So along with that trend of using fruits or local seasonal materials that you find maybe even in your own backyard, it's a very environmentally friendly way. You're leaving a small carbon footprint. You're not shipping these flowers from very far distances. So you're sort of using seasonal objects. We don't have a lot of flowers right now outside, but we do have beautiful greens, and we have pine cones, and we have oranges and things like this that you can use to decorate with. But you can incorporate into flower arrangements, which I have also done one of those. I have the Calamandan oranges, which we picked today from our greenhouse at Blithewold, which is like a little sanctuary.
Oh, is this what you're talking about down here? Oh my gosh,
yeah.
This is gorgeous. You brought a lot.
I brought a lot of props.
Julie brought a lot.
So this is a way that you can incorporate these oranges into
oh, those are from the greenhouse?
So we picked those right in the greenhouse.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So this is a combination of, we have a blue atlas cedar, we have some ranunculus, we have, and the rest we have rosemary picked from the greenhouse, and some eucalyptus picked from the greenhouse. So it's sort of falling apart as we speak, but
well, I did kind of.
There we go. You can incorporate things like apples, pomegranates, nuts and cones, again, cinnamon sticks, anything like that. You can just have fun with, put it in a wreath, maybe instead of buying the gold plastic or synthetic ornaments or bows. So anything, you could even take one of these and you can wrap it in a ribbon and you can hang on a Christmas tree. So you could, how cute would these look in your Christmas tree?
But that's an adorable decoration too. Or even instead of making a plastic bow, something like that. I would love to see,
exactly,
garnish such as this on a gift.
Exactly. You could do a simple pine cone, a little bit of, this is boxwood.
Even these, even the rhinestones.
You know, just make some kind of, instead of a bow, some sort of little, and then tie that with a very simple
That's beautiful.
ribbon, and you don't need, I even tie things like this on top of gifts. Little
I love
tiny
that.
tree cookies, we call these. So
I love that.
Yeah, we love to get crafty, so we do all different types of programs at Blithewold, and this is just one small example of the types of things that we do.
And how important is it when you are creating these things and you're working in your programming with Blithewold to think about considering whether it's that carbon footprint or using products close to home?
Sure. So, it's always important to keep that in mind. We, at Blithewold, we're there to teach and inspire, and we want to lead by example. Obviously, we do have a lot of decorations. We decorate the entire mansion, but any little step you can take to go natural or choose local sources, like we have some really great new local sources for flowers and things like that right in town. So anytime you can choose a natural object over something synthetic, we certainly support that.
Highly recommend it. Before we go here, can you talk to us a little bit about some of the programming that you have for families and for children coming up, because it is a holiday vacation coming soon, winter break coming soon, and so always good opportunities to take your kids out and about and get some educational programming.
Sure. So we are coming close to the holidays. We've been celebrating the holidays for about a month now. We start decorating right around the October 1st. So they decorate the house. You can come to the mansion any day of the week except for Monday. You can do a self-guided tour. We have a scavenger hunt for the kids. This year's theme is a toast to the 20s, so you see little nods to that throughout the house. Lots of beads and fringe and champagne, so it's a lot of fun. And you will also, we have teas. A lot of our programs are filling fast, so go on our website. We try to keep up to date with what is still available. We have one Sparkle coming up on December 22nd, which is a Friday night. We have 5, 6, and 7 o'clock time slots that you can come for. We have carolers, we have bonfires and s'mores. It's just good old-fashioned family fun. So it's a really fun event.
Well, Julie, Christina, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for giving me inspiration. I didn't do too bad.
No, you did great. You're a natural.
It's not good, but it's not bad.
It's cute. It's a lot of fun, and like I've shown you, you can take these simple ideas and incorporate it into something, whether it's a flower arrangement or an evergreen centerpiece.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, you can just get inspired. So I hope you give it a try.
Hope you give it a try, and hopefully you'll come back and show us some more.
I'd love to.
Sometime soon.
That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Of course. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you're interested, you can check out more information on Blithewold. It's absolutely beautiful, so I suggest you check it out soon. We're wrapping up here on GoLocal Live at the Navigate Credit Union Broadcast Center. Kate Nagel kicks things off with all things news, politics, and more. She's just around the corner, so hang tight with us. I appreciate you joining us. Have a safe and pleasant weekend, everyone. I'm Molly O'Brien. Pleasant weekend, everyone. I'm Molly O'Brien. Pleasant weekend, everyone. I'm Molly O'Brien. Pleasant weekend.